Hello, my dear subscribers. Sun and Moon Rising. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the month of July 2018 for the sign of Aries. At this time, we are going to clear the energies, so everything that comes out for you is hopefully resonate to some of you. Remember that this is a general reading. This could be in either love, finances, or any personal situation that's going on with you right now. And with that said, we're going to start. Thank you for all my subscribers, to the ones that continue to subscribe. If you guys continue to follow me, thank you very much. Share my videos, share anything that you think you would like to share about my channel, to your Instagram, your Facebook, or your friends if you know their signs of your loved ones, if you want to read those, and to those that believe in the tarot energies. Okay, with that said, dear Aries, I'm gonna start with your with the foundation. What's going on with you? How you feeling? Here, for some Aries that are reading, men or women, remember it's a general reading. So another thing I would like to say, just to take with the positive or what resonates with you. If the whole lecture doesn't go with you, just take the part that's with you, because it will be impossible to reach every one of you. However, anything that's for you, keep it, and the rest ignore it. It doesn't have to do with you. With that said, the energy that you have is the Queen of Summer. Summer is the energy of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And the card foundation says, listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust. Take care of others, perhaps too much. The Queen of Summer energy is the Queen of Cups in the regular tarot. So this is the mother of all mothers in the tarot. In the tarot, the mother of all mothers is the woman that is that's anything and everything capable or incapable to their children. So if you're the mother, Cancer, I'm sorry, not Cancer, Aries, or the father, because this is a general reading, could be used as a man or woman, whoever is listening to this, and you are the mother Aries, or the father or fathers for the males. Okay, so with the Queen of Summers is the energy that you have. You're probably taking care of your house, you're probably taking care of your children, your everything that your children's need. Okay, so that's what your concentration and your focus on right now. You have, so you know that I don't want to jump around, but you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas in 8 cards that I'm doing. This is first week, second week, third week, and fourth week of the month for July. That's how I'm breaking this reading. So this is telling me that you have a lot of changes that have to be done, Aries, for this month, okay, or for this upcoming month. This is what's happening with you. For those that play numbers, you can use these numbers. This is number 15, number 6, number 1, and number 7. So the first card that you have for the first week is in July is Eagle. The illusions of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Okay, so for some of you, and Aries, based on your nature, you are a very creative sign, but you guys, because of the fire and energy in you, okay, you might be concentrated more into the material part, which is not uncommon. Fire and Pentacles do that all the time, and in this case, you got card number 15, which is telling you that don't be too attached to the material stuff of things, because material stuff stuff goes away. Okay, so in this case, also the ego can tell you that happiness can be an illusion. Okay, try to have your own motivations. Okay, try to determine the cause of your problems or the symptoms. Sometimes we pay too much importance on material items. So sometimes if you see here, this person is burning something in here, because in a blink of an eye, a material stuff can be destroyed or disappear, burned, melted in fire, drowned in water. Material stuff goes away, and probably you have too much worry about or fear. Some people feel like, oh my God, they're gonna rob me, and they're always going with that worriness that if I go out, if my house is empty, somebody's gonna. If you keep on thinking about it and thinking, it could have a possibility that you could get robbed, because that's what your ego or your subconscious is telling you. And so you're bringing this to manifestation. So this also represent the card of dependency of addiction. So addictions can also mean that you are codependent to someone. Maybe you're codependent, or someone could be codependent to you. Remember that if you are married or in a relationship, the energies go both ways. So if you're in a marriage situation, maybe your husband depends too much on you if you're a woman, and if you're a man, your wife depends too much on you. There's other people that also call it that they haven't cut the umbilical cord. Some men might be too much connected to their mother, and they haven't cut that umbilical cord. They dependent on the mother, and whatever the mother says goes. That's a codependency or some kind of addiction going on with some of you or your partner. And the reason why I say your partner is because the next card that you have is the Lover's card. And the Lover's card, you have card number 6. It says, true love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart are return of good health. Okay, so some of you might be in a love relationship, and you probably, the reasons of your worries is because of your loved one. Maybe your loved one, you're putting too much emphasis on the material stuff. For a minute I couldn't think of the word. So I feel here, if some of you have already met someone and you're in a situation that you guys are moving together, you guys are getting engaged, you guys probably getting married, this is the worries that's going on. For those in a partner relationship, what happens is that you probably worry about how much the ring costs. You're putting too much focus on the ring if you're getting engaged. If you're moving in together, you're probably putting too much emphasis on the items that you're buying for the apartment. Maybe you want this and this and this and that. Some of you look for the most expensive items out there. So it does a trait for Aries. They like expensive stuff. Others, if this is a wedding, you're probably asking for so much on the wedding, and you're focusing on the material part of it instead of the love that you're having for this person. Okay, this could mean that some of you Aries are going to get engaged. Others might get married in this summer, this July, or you might get engaged. This also means that if you're not into this relationship type of situation, right? Let's say instead of you getting married, you're getting divorced. If this is the opposite of a marriage, you might need support for the situation that you are. Let's say you're getting divorced, you're the mother, you're focusing on the material stuff of this relationship. You might need support from others to help you on this breakage, this divorce, this separation. Okay, So here he's telling you, look for support so you can have a better health. When things like that happen, you feel sick, your body aches, and all kinds of things, and breakage and divorces, people get physically sick at some point. So that's why you may need help. And the third card, the King of Autumn, which will be like the third week of the month, you have the King of Autumn. Who is the King of Autumn? Is a Taurus or Virgo or Capricorn, which is the Pentacles energy. It says here, be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. So you might be falling in love, Aries, with the Autumn energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You might be in a relationship already with any of these earth signs or autumn, like it says here, or you may be getting divorced, one of these energies, okay, one of these signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So what could happen is that if you know what's right for you, you need to know, using the energy of the autumn, or the King of Autumn, or the King of Pentacles, how you want to call it, okay? Or maybe you're going to have a good company. If you're going through a divorce, someone is going to come to you to rescue. This person could be one of those signs, or can have the energy of those signs. A very responsible person. It could be your boss that might understand your situation and is compassionate to your problems. Maybe to those that have nothing to do with this, you may be getting a job, or you may be working in a company that is a company that's working for you, and the company understands your situation, and maybe this person, your boss, know your potential, okay? Because this Lovers cards also signifies agreements, a partnership, an agreement in a company too, okay? So this is how I feel it. This is not a love relationship. In the love area, this is what it could be happening. The last week is the 4th of summer. The first summer is the water sign. So it's Aries, you might have a relationship with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It says being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, disconnecting with life. What could happen is that sometimes with the 4 of Summers, or the 4 of Cups, and other with other oracle or other tarots, I'm sorry, you might be disconnecting with life. Why? Because even if you see this angel is trying to reach her and give her something, maybe it's love, maybe it's affection, and you're not seeing that. Why? Because you probably took someone or something for granted. What happened to some of us, when we need people, we expect them to be there for us, but when the other person needs you, and that happens a lot in families. In families, when you have money, you're worth something. If you don't have anything, you don't worth anything. So what happens is sometimes take other people for granted, and they don't realize how much this person is until you lose it. That's why they have the saying, you don't know what you have until you lose it. So at this point, you're probably very sad, in a very sad situation, Aries. I feel that this has to do with a love situation. And if you're going through a breakage with your partner, and this is because your mature things are getting in between you, you need to see what needs to be done for you. But anyway, I'm not gonna tell you what these two oracle cards are. This is how you feel, and this is a GPS of what can you do in this situation that you're living in the month of July. To those who are going through this energy, you have the 2 of Autumn. And the Two of Autumn is the energy again of the Pentacles of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities of job and exceptional talent for multitasking. So if I was to, and now I'm going to read like I did the prior sign. If we're going to talk about your ego, card number 15, okay, and the card on the bottom is the Two of Autumn, has to do with the Two of Pentacles. Probably you have two jobs. Probably you're dealing with two people. If it's your children, you might be dealing with two children. Maybe you're dealing with you're juggling two things: work and school, work and children, your job and your husband, your job and your boyfriend. But there is something that you're doing, and it's a dual situation. So to those that are dealing with this energy, okay, and you might be dealing with the material stuff. That's why it comes out here, the ego. You might be concentrated in your job more than your partner, okay? That could be your situation. The next card that we have is the Magician. So some of you have the, if you're in a relationship, listen to what I'm saying. If you're in a relationship and this is your situation, the Magician is on the bottom. It's telling you that you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. So this is telling you the Magician is the card of you are able to do anything and everything you choose to, or you put your mind to. Okay, the Magician for me represents help from someone like a healer. You might need to go to a healer if you're having problems with your relationship. Why I say that? Because your main card, the ego card, and the Queen of Swords foundation, you might need help from a not necessarily a priest, but someone that's older than you, a wiser person. Sometimes you may need to go to a healer, a shaman, someone that can help you clarify this path with this relationship, okay? If this is your love relationship, okay, you might need the guidance from someone. This also is also you taking charge of your relationship, taking charge of your life. Maybe if this has nothing to do with a relationship part, to those that are not in a relationship and are focused on the job, maybe some of you have a career that you're going to need a training, and someone needs to train you. Okay, with the Magician is that teacher. You need that teacher, that person that you can trust, the counselor. Maybe you need to go to counseling to those in a relationship. In a job situation, you may be having problems with your the supervisor, the manager, or the department, your boss, whoever it is, and you're gonna need to go to a counselor to clear these waters. Okay. The next card for the third week, you have the Chariot. The Chariot means that you might be dealing with the sign of Cancer. Some of you might be involved with a Cancer sign. But in this case, if you have nothing to do with a Cancer, this could also mean that you have an open path. Okay? You have an open path, and if I'm reading it from here to here, you may have with the Autumn card either an earth sign that you got to deal with. Here you guys may need to go to a shaman, a magician, a healer to heal this relationship. And here you have the open path. so you can choose your path. Remember, with the Magician, you can visualize what you hopes in your dreams. Maybe you're working in this relationship and you're having hopes that this relationship is going to work out, if this relationships don't go into a breakage. Okay, and look at it, you have the air signs on the top with the Chariot on the bottom. The Chariot on the bottom in this card says success that comes from the dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishment, being in the spotlight. So maybe you are in the spotlight, or the other person might be in the spotlight right now. Maybe it's not you, Aries, maybe your partner if you're dealing with this person. Okay, so, or maybe, because remember, this is a general energy, so it's not 100%. These are possibilities or situation. So with the Chariot also is also telling you to start having self-control and try to celebrate your achievements. Whatever you have done, you need to try to celebrate what you've done. Maybe you are going to celebrate your job. It's going to put you in this spot and giving you recognition. Okay. Also, this could mean that you might be traveling for the 3rd week of July, or in July you might be trying to put a travel situation, or you know, you might be going by car, by plane, and decide to stay overnight, 2-3 days, 4 days somewhere. It could be by train, by car, even by plane. It doesn't necessarily have to be a car situation, but you may travel. Okay, you may be planning a travel plan, so that could be by the 3rd week of July. And the end of this card, you have the Nine of Autumn. So with the Nine of Autumn, again, you have Aries 3 cards that represent the autumn, the Pentacles, the Earth. So you are maybe dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Maybe this person is the energy that's covering you. Maybe this is not you, and the person is covering your energy, and you're basically that other person. You either have a codependency on this person, and their energy is more stronger than yours, Aries. The Nine of Autumn is telling you, reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. So what happens that I notice for some Aries, they give their life to their partners, and they do anything and everything for the partner, and sometimes they don't reward themselves to everything that they do. Some of them depend on their partners for everything, even to buy an ice cream. So with these feelings or this situation, I feel that some of you need to change this. Okay, but let me see what the oracle says, because if I'm reading from here to here, if this is your ego, you're working, you're concentrated Aries on the ego part, material stuff, because of what's going on with your relationship. You might be dealing with a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and this is telling you that you're probably feeling very lonely in your relationship. Maybe this person is juggling 2 people with the Two of Autumn. This could be this person juggling 2 people, you and somebody else, and that's the reason why you need to go see the Magician to try to help you clean this energy of these 2 people and the love triangle that is going on here. And you might want to take a trip for all your hard work that you have done. Okay, so if I read it that way, for those in a relationship problem, and you have become more like a mother than a wife, you know, dedicating yourself to the children. Okay, to some of you that this reading can resonate like that. If it's of a job situation, your partner is very much you have a relationship with someone that might be an earth sign, and this person might not be giving you the how can I put it? This person may not be giving you the opportunity, or what? How can I put it? Because this is the summer is emotions. It may not be supported with you, and instead this person is giving you a lot of work, and now you're getting very tired of this job that you're doing right now, and you feel like you need to talk to someone because he might pushing you to do more than you can accomplish. Now with this is telling you take a rest because you're working so much and you're not resting enough. Your body probably needs healing energy, okay? And you're working like a dog. Here, how you feel right now, you have the message from Archangel Raphael, okay? And Angel Raphael says, I am helping you heal physically and challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. What happens is that Aries tend to be very intuitive. That's the right word. And what happened with some Aries is that they're kind of like afraid of their own power, or they don't want to accept it, or they don't want to have that energy. And you probably need healing in this situation that you are right now. It's either that you're working too much, or that your relationship is not going the right path. And now you need to make a decision to what you're going to do. So the message from Archangel Raphael says, additional message, and I'm with you because I am the Archangel of healing. I am helping you heal your own body as well as the physical bodies of others. I surround physical alignments with my healing's energy of emerald green light. This energy is absorbed where it is needed. I speak to healers through their thoughts and feelings. I help you to discern in this way. If your life purpose is to be a healer, I can help you to know which areas of healing to study, and then assist with all aspects of your healing career. Call upon me whenever you need such help, and know that I will be with you in an instant. So some of you might need healing, and this is what's going on with you right now, and that's why you need to go to the magician, because of your healing problems that you have. And you may be looking for a healer, for a shaman, like I said before. And what can you do in this situation, or what path can you take? Think about the bottom card to be like a GPS, which is the Mystique, and what route you could take. It's your choice. I'm not forcing you. This is what you need. What you could do is, if you want to, it says keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miracles, solutions to appear. You see, this is the energy of the Mystique. Additional message for this card. It says you are on the right path, although it might seem to take a lot of time and effort. Keep up the good work. You are definitely making progress toward your intended outcome. Sometimes flexibility is called for when you are working towards an aim, but in an instance you need to stay firm in your convictions. Compromise will only water down the divine plan that you are manifesting. Not compromise. You need to stay firm in your convictions. Compromise will only water down the divine plan that you're manifesting. Resist the urge to bend or to please others. In the end, these individuals will be pleased by the outcome. You're following a divine curse, and others may not be privy to the same vision that you are following. Do your best to remain this vision to others involved, but don't feel the need to defend your actions. Look at my picture. I am coming out of the darkness into the light. So you are you. you know what you're doing, and we in heaven are here to back you up fully. So remember, what this is telling you, there is support out there. There's people that are going to help you, invisible helpers to help you. Remember, we all have an invisible helpers, our family ancestors, our family members that are gone in the physical realm. Spiritually, they're around us. You have angels. You have other sources, the gods, and at the end you have the creator. I like to use the word creator because he is who created us. I don't like to use God or whatever because some of you don't believe in that. We believe in that creator, and is more than what we can see. So with that said, dear Aries, I hope this reading for July 2018 resonate to some of you, and if it does, love and light, and I see you in the next video. And if you would like to book a reading, you know what to do. Maria.cranboya.com, and love and light, and I'll see you. Take care, and bye bye. Have a blessed summer.